What are the roadblocks that you struggle with that get in the way of your doing your creative work? If you've ever done your real creative work, you know how fulfilling it is. You know how much it makes things easier in life, and you know how exciting it is. It kind of like it makes everything else in the world feel alive. And like you're hungry, you've got direction, you've got motivation. It's really great when you're in the flow of your creative work. And unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, it's not always an easy road. I don't, I do know a lot about why this is. And I was going to say I don't know, but I've experienced it and I've worked with it. And this is the thing, we have internal blocks that are afraid. They're afraid of exposing that stuff, of doing that vulnerable work, of putting it out in the world. And so they put up roadblocks. Those are parts of yourself that are trying to protect you. And they put up roadblocks so that you don't do anything crazy, or so that you don't get kicked out of the collective, so that you don't expose yourself, so that all sorts of things. So what do you do about it? What do you do about it? So there's healing work to be done with those internal voices. And I'm really excited because on the 9th of March, I'm going to be leading a workshop that starts to do that healing work. And I want to invite you to join us with it. But in the meantime, here we are. I'm talking to you. I want to give you a nugget that will help. And that nugget is this: when you feel that sense of no, you can't, or you're not good enough, or any of those sort of harsh voices that keep you back when you have, it happens, a lot of times it happens, you've got this idea that happens and you get excited about it. And as soon as you get excited about it, something clamps you down and you lose motivation. If you've ever felt that, and when you feel it again, sit with it. Sit with it quietly and say, okay, there's fear here. Tell me about it. What are we afraid of? And notice that when you can dialogue with it, you can separate yourself, and you actually have what that part of you needs to feel satisfied, to feel healed, to feel okay, so that you can then move forward. So that's the nugget, is that if you slow down and you listen, you can provide what's necessary. And usually it's a sense of safety. Not always, but usually. And you can just call it in and say, okay, yeah, we've gone through a lot. I know how to handle this. It's okay. And let's move forward. All right, so I hope that you come. There's a lot more in it in the workshop. And it's juicy because we get to play with our imagination. We're gonna actually get to know some of these parts of ourselves. And I have found over and over that it is deeply healing work. And it actually, yes, it's about the creative process, but it's also about anything you're trying to do. So I hope you come and join me. The details are below. All right. Thank you. Talk to you soon.